cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
Showtime, baby.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
34.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of action, Super Bowl 55. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Here's a 2nd and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the ball is knocked out. And I think they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. Skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Bills 34.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes Josh Allen and the Bills offense back onto the field. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, your 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And now out come the Jets. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious White. The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. A seismic shift. In momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The left side caught by Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills have taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will make this a 4-point game. From way up at the 23. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive first and 10. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
He's brought down by Tre'Davious White. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by a field goal. A minute 54 on the clock. Operating from the gun. Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Allen, nifty footwork. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Second and 10. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And that hits the right upright, but goes in anyway. Friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. And that one will go down in the books as just a 1-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Their own 36-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, and no time remains. And they're an extra point away from winning this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Oh, he missed. Oh, no, he missed the extra point. Victory was in the bag, but not anymore. We're headed for OT. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Of course, the game can end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defense.